Hey everyone, Sigurm here. In today's video I will introduce you to the Warrior Cavalry heroes and help you build your lineups properly as well as upgrade them as you progress into the game. These armies will be entirely free-to-play friendly with the exception of one late game alternative that I will show you. Warrior Cavalry heroes don't have a good early game because of the lack of proper synergy between them, but we will see that we can still hold on to them until mid-game, where Lubu brings a new light upon them. Let's see how to get the best out of them through hero combination, ring pairings, skills, gems and synergies. Let's dive in and start cooking. Our first lineup is made of Guan Yu, Darius and Attila. These heroes are all obtainable as free-to-play, Darius and Guan Yu being available in the tavern and Attila being unlockable through the wheel. I'll start by saying that in this lineup, Darius will absolutely not stay as he is not an interesting hero, and Guan Yu will not be our main focus since he will only hold a secondary role as we upgrade this lineup. So do not invest in Darius if you can avoid it, and don't put too much effort into Guan Yu for now. Your main priority should be Attila here. You could even skip this stage entirely if you want to wait for Lubu directly, but I will still mention this early game part as this can help some players and you will get to understand how their attacks work. This lineup revolves around secondary strike skills. They are skills that have a chance to activate after every normal attack performed by your heroes. Every hero deals one normal attack per turn, but you can play around the double attack state to get more normal attacks per turn, therefore increasing your chances to activate these secondary strike skills. Let's have a look at our army skill sets. Guan Yu is a very mid hero and his commander skill demonstrates it. It deals some damage to one enemy and buffs his critical strike rate. His signature skill will passively increase his critical strike rate again, which is not that interesting considering the fact that he is not that great of a DPS anyway. His stars are rather bland and only boost Guan Yu himself, not providing anything to the team and not really improving his DPS by a noticeable amount. His ability to critically strike though will still be of use to us when we unlock Lubu. Darius is honestly not even worth mentioning, his signature skill is not interesting and is only useful to himself, and his stars are worthless in this composition. Like I said, he'll be the first one to go, so don't waste time or resources on him. Attila on the other hand is an excellent DPS oriented support hero that will keep throughout the game. His signature skill gives up to 30% chance to force all of your heroes to enter the double attack state, increasing their chances to activate their secondary strike skills thanks to that. His stars are incredible, his first rank increasing the commander's might when you activate his signature skill. His third rank increases his signature skill's double attack chances to activate by 5%, and his fifth rank will increase your commander's might damage by 35% for 3 seconds whenever Annihilator is activated. He's the perfect support for Lubu. But for now Lubu is missing, so let's see what customizable skills we can take while waiting for him. As always, we'll keep one epic skill per hero early on. For Guan Yu, we'll keep Infuriation for the damage and the might increase, and we'll take Fatal Blow, a decent skill that can crit. For Darius, we'll keep Thunder, and if you really want to invest a skill token into him, you can take Roar of Victory to buff your commander's rage generation. It's a very good support skill that passively increases the crit chances of every hero in your army and reduces the enemy's armor for every critical strike they endure. While you wait for the next hero to be unlocked through the wheel, focus on upgrading your Attila as a top priority and don't bother too much about the other two. Now, make way, the main character is here, the almighty Lubu. He will give life to this army and make it an amazing glass cannon one. Lubu's commander skill is amazing in many ways. First, it is for now the only circular commander skill in the game and can deal damage to up to 5 enemies. Even more interesting, it can critically strike and you'll see that this is exactly what we'll be looking for with Lubu. He also activates his first commander skill very quickly since he starts the fight with 100 rage out of the necessary 200. Lubu's signature skill is where the fun begins and where the synergies take shape. First, it will passively increase his critical strike rate and will make it so any of his abilities can critically strike. Then, every time one of your heroes deals a critical strike, Lubu's next customizable skill will be empowered by up to 20% additional damage. Finally, every time one of your heroes deals a critical strike, there is a 70% chance that you will deal one more attack, and this state is not affected by the double attack stance, meaning that you can effectively do 3 normal attacks in one turn. That means that you can activate 3 secondary strike skills in a turn and critically strike on all of them, and all of this in a single turn, which is absolutely insane. This is why Guan Yu has some form of usefulness here, as he will almost guarantee 1 critical hit per turn to empower Lu Bu thanks to his signature skill. Lu Bu's stars are very good as well. His first rank will increase his passive critical strike by another 5%. His third rank will increase the damage of the empowered customizable skills from his signature skill by another 30%, which makes it 50% in total. Finally, the cherry on top, Lu Bu's 5th skill will increase the chance to activate another normal attack by another 30%, which makes it 100% in total. At rank 5, Lu Bu will therefore be able to deal 2 normal attacks per turn every time one of his allies critically strikes, or deal 3 normal attacks if he is in the double attack stance already, 100% of the time. Regarding customizable skills, we'll use weak spot attack on Lu Bu to massively boost his damage, and we'll take Reaper Tiger to increase his critical strike even more. For Guan Yu, we'll take Fatal Blow because it can critically strike, therefore activating Lu Bu's signature skill. We'll also take Critical Insight to further buff the team's critical strikes and to debuff the enemy's armor, buffing our Lu Bu indirectly. For Attila, we'll keep Critical Insight and we'll take the excellent skill Warrior's Hymn to boost Lu Bu's might and critical strike. For rings, our top priority will be Radiant Guardian, since it will increase the activation chance of our secondary strike skills, and it will also give us a very good base chance to enter the double attack state. We can also take the Ring of Clover for a bit of tankiness, but it is not necessary, and the Ring of Deer for a chance to boost Lu Bu's damage, but it is not optimal. This lineup is not tanky, and we'd rather emphasize on our explosive damage rather than trying to increase their non-existent resilience. We'll take the Scorching Flame Ring as soon as we can. It will emphasize on Lu Bu's ability to quickly cast his commander skill to give more might to the lineup, therefore more damage. Finally, we will take the Lord of the Eastern Heavens ring to boost our heroes' normal attacks. Since they will do a lot of normal attacks, the effects of this ring are not negligible at all. That's a lot of legendary rings, but these are the best you can stack on this lineup for maximum efficiency. Let's now look at what you could do as a spender, even low spender really, to bring this army to another level. This is probably what I would see as one of the most explosive compositions in the game right now. This lineup empowers Lu Bu incredibly well, and everything has been made to make him shine. Let's review this, assuming everyone is 5 stars so you can see how far this goes. First, Attila's signature skill has a chance to give double attack to Lu Bu, and his 5th rank will increase his might damage by 35%. Armor Piercer and Critical Insight will both reduce the enemy armor, increasing Lu Bu's damage. Critical Insight also boosts the team's crits, giving more chance to activate Lu Bu's signature skill. Then Rani's signature skill will also have a chance to give the next hero the double attack state, and will also increase his might by a big amount. That's why we put her last, so she can empower Lu Bu. Kingsblade has a chance to boost the team's damage, and Warrior's Hymn will increase Lu Bu's damage even further by giving him more might and more crits. All of this massively empowers him, making sure he always benefits from his signature skill to the maximum of its ability, every single turn. He will destroy your enemy and will deal crazy damage. This lineup's only weakness is its tankiness. Don't try and run into 10 enemies like you would do with Warrior Pac-Man for instance, because you'll be obliterated in 3 seconds. Try and look for 1v1s and 1v2s with him. Look for short skirmishes and play on your terms. Don't let the enemies have the first move. You can easily use the cavalry's increased movement speed to get to their backline and disrupt their reinforcements or some isolated enemies. Players are usually focused on the front lines and don't always pay attention to the backlines. Final note for gems. For Lu Bu, focus on using gems that will increase your secondary strike's damage. Use gems that will increase your unit's overall attack and your hero's might. For Guan Yu, Rani and Attila, use gems that will increase your might and your troop capacity. Have fun destroying your enemies and watch archers flee as you inexorably run towards them. If you liked the guide, drop a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more guides. As always, feel free to ask any questions in the comments below and I'll try to answer you to the best of my ability. Bye everyone, see you soon for the next guide.
First we start with Attila's might. He's the meat that cooks just right. Guan Yu's weak, a splash of broth. But Darius, he's cold and off. Let Attila simmer, bold and true. Keep him strong, he's your base stew. Mix it, mash it, stir the brew. Warrior Cavalry built for you. Lubu's coming, fierce and grand. With him you'll conquer every land. Now Lubu enters like fiery spice. Triple hits, he's strong, precise. Guan Yu adds just a hint of flair, but Lubu's the one who takes the air. Critical strikes, the flavors blend. In every turn, the battle will bend. Mix it, mash it, stir the brew. Warrior Cavalry built for you. Lubu's coming, fierce and grand. With him you'll conquer every land. Radiant Guardian adds some heat. Scorching flame makes the dish complete. Spice it with Lord of Eastern Heavens. Each ring brings flavor like cooking legends. Normal strikes, they sizzle and pop. This cavalry stew won't ever stop. Mix it, mash it, stir the brew. Warrior Cavalry